If you haven't seen my previous videos, this is the start or the end of it. And I'm only showing you probably about 1/5 of the complex 18th century Paris, built in the 21st century, and just a ghost city within Phnom Penh. No one lives here. So today is the 11th of September 2022, and I'm still at the Elysee apartment complexes, and the outside's been completed at least 2 years ago, and it's 99% unoccupied still. But I'm gonna have a look at this apartment here that they're doing up for someone. So I'll go and see what progress they've been doing on this one here. So I'll be going right up to the top floor. So today's Sunday, they're not working. So I'll go inside and see what they're doing and how they go about turning just normal brick warehouse type rooms into, apartments. So we'll go and have a look. So if you haven't seen my previous videos, it's built on like an 18th century Paris, and it's got the streets and everything in it, but we'll just concentrate on this apartment today, and I'll show you how they go about turning a brick warehouse into an apartment complex. So we'll go on the door here, and it's Sunday, so we'll see what they're doing. So you can see all the scaffolding here, and I don't know what they're doing upstairs until I get up there. So, everything's done by hand. All the bricks are bought in. So here, they're obviously going to putting in a kitchen. So they turn the walls, turn the like a empty warehouse using bricks, and then they mortar it and turn it into. And then you've got the elevators here that go up, and they've got the staircase. We'll go and see how far they've got in this apartment, but there was a big design flaw in these. This was supposed to be the laundry underneath the staircase, but the stairs turned out too low, and it's just like a wasted space area. They've got the plumbing in there for a laundry, but no one can actually stand under there. You've got to get down on your hands and knees to get in there. So that was the design fault, one of many in this huge apartment complex. So these two rooms are obviously a bathroom, and there's another one here. They've just put mortar over the brickwork, and the staircase. So we've got the staircase and see on the first floor. So we're up on the first floor now, and they haven't put the balcony in yet. Or don't actually know what they're doing in here, whether this is going to be a separate apartment or all one big huge apartment. Don't really know. That's a staircase going down to the car park underground. Don't know, looks like a laundry they're putting in there, but out the window, I'll show you out the window. All abandoned. There's probably 2,000 plus apartments in this complex, and they're 99.9% empty and terrible outlook. You know, you can see everything's been, you know, hasn't even been moved in or any work done. These windows face the river. Although they, you know, they look dirty at the moment, they haven't been cleaned. I don't actually know, you know, it's really hard to know with the staircase going up and all the toilets on each floor, what they're actually doing to this building. You've got the staircase with no doors, so that means people have to come into your apartment to go up to their apartment or use the elevator. Maybe they've got a swipe card. I don't know, it's really, really hard to, you know, to figure out what they're doing. Right, we're on the 3rd floor, and they've got a balcony in this one here. Got a balcony door, but really depressing what you look onto. You know, with all the air conditioners here, there's no room really to, you know, to use the balcony. So they're doing some work here. Here's the elevators here, plus the staircase. This is the staircase I've just come up. We're on the 3rd floor. I'll go up to the 1st floor, but in the meantime, I'll see what they're doing in here. Obviously a toilet and a shower and maybe a bedroom, but that huge window. With a door and no balcony. Oh, it's a window. So, you know, great if you had children, eh? Or you got out of bed the wrong way. That's the door leading out to, you know, 3 floors down. Gee, that's a shocker. And if this was a bedroom, it'd get all day sun. Although you look at the river, you were getting all day sun. It'd be so hot in here. So we'll go up to the 4th floor and see what they're doing. Right, we're on the 4th floor, and I've got a door and a balcony, which a terrible outlook, absolutely terrible. All unoccupied, and just wire. I mean, you know, children could just go through there and a huge drop down below. I mean, it's crazy. Don't know what they're doing here on that 4th floor. Looks like about the same type of thing. Oh, it's actually a bit bigger, this one. So this would be obviously a bedroom and a bathroom. We'll go and have a look at the other one. Intercom. Obviously a bathroom, sorry, a bedroom. And another bedroom with a huge window overlooking the river below. But once again, you get all day sun. I'll open the window. So you'd open your window that far only, and you look out on the boardwalk and the river. But huge windows, you get all day sun. It'll be so hot. Well, it's so hot in there, and it's only 9:30 in the morning. These must be all individual little tiny like studio apartments, because they've all look the same. They've got a shower and a bathroom and a bedroom. and a closet. So it looks like really tiny studio apartments. Yeah, these are studio apartments. Tiny bathroom, shower, and just a tiny room with a closet and your balcony door going out. With your balcony door going out, and still just that wire. You know, if you fell or tripped, you would just go straight through that. No air conditioning's put in here, but once they go in, there'll be no room on the balcony. And look how, you know, depressing all these buildings are, all empty inside. But this one's getting done up. Yes, I can see now, they're all studio apartments, but so tiny. You got the toilet, and your shower and your bathroom, and a closet behind the door, and this is your bedroom and kitchen and everything will go in here. And you've got the river overlooking it. So these are tiny little studio apartments they're doing. So tiny, I mean, really small. Once you put the kitchen in and a lounge and your king size or double bed, there's not going to be much room in this room. So they're all like this, studio apartments. And they're building studio apartments in Phnom Penh and Cambodia like this, and each one's getting smaller and smaller. Tiny apartments, studio apartments they call them. So we'll go back up onto the 5th floor, and I see, now I understand what it is. You can use the elevators here, and you've got the fire escape, which I'm using because elevators are not working, and each floor has got 4 tiny studio apartments on them. So we'll go upstairs and see what the 5th floor looks like. Yep, we're on the 5th floor and still the same setup, terrible outlook. And that door over there, you know, you come in your balcony and you've got no, you've got no, like a wall. So if you trip or got children, they're obviously just going to fall over the side. No thought. You know, that one up there, door, but the balcony, got no railing, and air conditioners take up the whole area. Have a look down a bit further. So we're getting, you know, when they built it, it looked like 18th century Paris, France. Well, it certainly looks like 18th century, just full of dirt and grime and absolutely terrible. All those there are just unoccupied and will be for the foreseeable future. Once again on the 5th floor we've got the shower and the toilet and a closet, and in here there's going to be your lounge, your bathroom, your kitchen, lounge and bedroom in this room. Tiny studio apartments. And I'll go and have a look. If these windows open, I'll have a look. So we just open the door and look down here. There's no balcony, just a small ledge, and any adult or child will just trip over that and down you go. You know, it's got a beautiful outlook, you know, $1 million outlook. But no terrace. You would think facing the river they would have a terrace with a, you know, where you could sit out and, you know, look at things go by. but you can have the door open, but you could never ever stand on that little shelf there. Crazy construction, absolutely crazy. And this studio apartment is so small. To think they're going to put in a kitchen, a lounge, and your bedroom in here. These studio apartments, they call them studio apartments, absolutely tiny. So they're all the same, just the door that goes out with no terrace. And another studio apartment here, which to think that they're going to put a bedroom, a kitchen and a lounge in here, and once again you've got this door with no river view because this is on the opposite side, and you only look out into someone else's lounge, and just absolutely shocking. Tiny studio apartment. Then here will be the laundry, your bathroom, and your shower or a bath, and your lounge and kitchen and bedroom in this tiny room. Another studio apartment on the same floor. This one's only got a window, no door. A closet will be going here. Your clothing. Got your toilet in there, and your bathroom, shower, and your lounge, kitchen and bedroom will be going here. But that one's got no door, just a window we saw before. Another studio apartment, toilet thing, and this one's a little bit different, but still the same size. Tiny things. Once you put your kitchen, everything in here, it's sort of be, you know, not even enough room to swing a cat like they used to say in the old days. And another one that doesn't face the river, just faces the outside to the dark alleyway. Same again on the 6th floor. 6 studio apartments on this floor with a stairwell and the elevators coming up. So we'll go up to the next floor and have a look. Same on the 7th floor, just tiny studio apartments. Oh, I'll go up to the 8th floor. 8th floor, still the same. 6 studio apartments, tiny ones. Elevator's not working. Going up to the 9th floor. 9th floor, still the same, exactly the same. Studio apartments, 6. So you got the ones facing the river, and those other ones will just face out into the, the alleyway. And your balcony's taken up with air conditioners. No railing, just wire, but children could easily fit in there, or adult falling over, which should fall straight through those. They're all the same. That apartment there has got a balcony but no door onto it, just windows. And it looks like almost reached the top floor. So there's one more floor to go. So I'll go up to the 10th floor. The 10th floor is just a crawl space. I don't know what they would put up there, but you can't walk under the top of the roof. It's just a crawl space. You can't stand up once you get in there, so just no lighting up there, no doors, no windows. So I don't know what they'd use that for. Maybe water tanks or something, don't know. So I go back down now. Oh, it's been a hard slog. Now I'll go out the front and show you what I've just done from the river. So this is the apartment complex that I've just been inside. There's 9 floors. Number 10 is just that empty space at the very top. So I covered every floor and looked out at those windows and doors. So no elevator working, just stairs, and I'm out it. But I was looking out these windows here, and they are the tiniest studio apartments I've ever seen in Phnom Penh or Cambodia. They are so tiny, and they'll be selling for, you know, probably up to $30,000, $40,000, $50,000. And even if it's up for rental, there's only really enough room for one person. 2 people will be too crowded in those tiny rooms. But I'll come back in a few weeks' time and do a part 2 just to see the progress. But they've actually got a beautiful boardwalk and the river here. And this boardwalk actually will take you right through to the night markets on Riverside on Street 108 or 106, or start from the Royal Palace and walk along the riverside and you'll come to this boardwalk here. And these Paris 18th century was completed in 2018 and still empty 4 years later in 2022. And this is what the back alleyway looks like. So looking out those windows onto these other apartments, this is the back alleyway. And that green mould is taken over because these little alleyways never get any sun. And they just clutter. And it's been like this. It's been complete on the outside, been completed for 4 years. But inside, all unfinished for the last 4 years, and there's only about maybe less than 5% of the apartments, you know, getting completed. All the rest are just like a huge brick warehouse, and then they put in the walls and make them into those little tiny studio apartments. So yeah, not very inviting. So I swing around. We're in like a bit of a courtyard here, and then the other apartments start, and down the alleyway there. No, they're all unoccupied, every one of them. So you can see the thick green mould that's taken over, and when it's wet, yeah, it's just like walking on ice. And so if you head of one of those apartments, not looking the river but looking out, this is what you look onto. And none of them have got any balconies, and you can't use them because air conditioners take up the whole lot. So I'll come back in 2 weeks' time and do this one again, see how far they've got. So if you haven't seen my previous videos on 18th century Paris, built in the 21st century, this is it here. And the apartments we filmed were just down the bottom down there, just about 100 metres down there, facing onto the river. But this huge complex is absolutely mind-boggling. It just takes up, and it has to be more than 2,000 apartments if they start building those little tiny studio apartments, 6 on each floor. So there'll be in excess of 2,000 to 3,000 apartments in this complex. And 99.9% unoccupied after 4 years. You can just see, if you haven't seen my previous videos before, just how big this complex is. It's absolutely massive. And as I said, the walkway will take you here. If you go from the Royal Palace Walkway, Riverside Walkway, or Street 106, 108 opposite the night markets, the walkway will take you right through to here. And it's good, Elysee. I'll leave all my details down below the video. So you can come here and check it out for yourself. It's a sand barge there, got no sand in it. So when they dredge the Mekong River with sand, that'll be right down to the water level. The Mekong sand is the purest in the world. It's hundreds of millions of years old and come from the Himalayan mountains once and settled in the Mekong River for thousands and thousands of years, and now they're pumping it out. And it's some of the purest sand in the world. So I'll end this video about it, and I'll come back in 1 to 2 weeks and do a part 2 and a part 3 and a part 4. And I'll do different type of apartments to see what they're actually doing inside them. You know, I'm actually, I'm really trespassing, so I have to be very cautious of security and security cameras and everything. So I got to be very cautious what I'm doing. So I'll come back again in another 1 to 2 weeks and I'll do another one. But I have to find unlocked doors to go inside. Some of them are unlocked, so I go inside and do it. So this is Mystery Cambodia, signing off from Phnom Penh, Cambodia. And I'll leave all my comments down below, and my WhatsApp number and my Viber number. And if you want to know any more about this video or other videos, leave me a message below this video, or send me some messages on WhatsApp or Viber, and I'll get back to you. Mystery Cambodia signing off from Elysee apartments, Paris, 18th century, built in the 21st century. A white elephant. It's actually a ghost city within a ghost city, and a ghost city within Phnom Penh. This is Phnom Penh Cambodia signing off, and thank you for watching my videos.